Are you fucking kidding me? No. Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Rider of the year?
When I think of ROTY, I think of someone like Raph or Harley or Tom Fouché, or someone who has just been like this crazy like dominant force, like a name that you can't get out of your head or out of whatever's in front of you because they've covered it all. They've like been in front of it.
I think it comes down to the rider that truly encompasses the sport on the water, and then also, off the water too, being a professional, being an ambassador of the sport, making wakeboarding look good for people to want to get into.
Yeah, rider of the year. And honestly, as a wakeboarder, it's probably the best one, the most prestigious one that you could win, because you can't win it at a contest. You can't win it by winning a bunch of contests. You have to push the sport in a way that it's like never really been seen. And I think every year you can go through each rider and you can look at the way they were riding that year, and you can tell that rider was separated from the rest of the crowd. So I think it's completely deserving that Massi gets it this year.
For me, it makes sense because obviously, wake riding and park riding are splitting into such different aspects, but it's all still wakeboarding to me. And I feel like Massi can ride with the best of them in the park, and then he also is just game changing behind the boat.
I think it's the way that Massi did tricks, like in a day like when it's hard to separate yourself as a boat rider. It seems like a lot of the boat riders are kind of doing the same genre of tricks and they're kind of doing it the same way. Massi completely flipped the script, took tricks that typically have never been like changed in any type of way. He's just looked at every trick and completely rewrote the book and the blueprint on how you do it. If you really break down Massi's riding and look at the way that he's doing some of these tricks, it's technically just like nothing you've ever seen before. And every time I watch him ride, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the way he just freaking did it. So it's very motivating and it's very inspiring to go ride. I usually want to go wakeboard just after I watch him ride, not after Massi, because no one wants to ride right after Massi.
That dude fit every little niche. He had these crazy parts come out from unlocking the other ones. And frankly, I've never really seen him winch like all that much. So the fact that he came out swinging with this cool winch part was, that checked my list. And then I know he did a couple cable comps over in Europe, and I saw him at OTB all the time. And then the boat side of things is pretty self-explanatory. Like multiple podiums. He won the event in Qatar with us, like in the craziest conditions, and the dude was making noise this year the whole time. And then photos, recent cover of Alliance, and not to mention like just countless stuff throughout the whole year. And then clinics and demos, crushed that with like the Malibu Just Ride tour, the Ronix tour. Social media, the dude was dropping clips left and right with especially like these never before done tricks on the boat, like all these crazy rewinds that are the first of its kind, like it's nothing. So the dude kept it creative, he kept it fresh, he went into all aspects of riding, and that's why he's the rider of the year this year.
Industry-wise, he released an amazing pro model, the RXT, you know what I mean? And he put a lot of effort in. Like he was cold calling dealers and like every single person that was, blowing up the RXT gang on social media. He was reposting this, giving people that were supporting his brand, he was giving them the love and taking the time to show that part of the industry matters. And he realizes that.
I think that's one of the best things about watching Massi ride, because if you know Massi as a person, he's like, his energy, and he is so just fucking funny as a person to where, a lot of people can't your personality doesn't always show through in your riding, and that's one of the most refreshing things about Massi is that when you watch him ride, it's almost like you're listening to him talk to you. Like his riding is just as loud as his talk and FaceTiming to his mom. It's just as in your face. It's just as the shit he says, the tricks he does, it's all completely unheard or unseen.
Massi dipped his hands into every single realm of wakeboarding. But not only did he do that, but he did it with like this insane attitude and just like personality that makes you smile, it makes you laugh, it makes you like want to go wakeboard, and that is almost more important than anything else. And he's carried that persona for so long now. So the fact that it kind of like all comes together with this amazing personality along with this insane riding, I don't think you could ask for like really a better combination.
Man, I mean, I kind of want to cry right now, dude. Like, I swear, man, I'm driving quite slow. It doesn't matter. I'm like too excited right now.